My dear students of class 12, welcome to our today's class. I am MD Asghar Khan, Senior Lecturer, Department of Mathematics. Our running topics is Dynamics of your Higher Mathematics. Okay, today I will teach you about creative question of this chapter. I mean Dynamics. Question is Chattogram Board 2019, Scenario 1. 4 meter and 6 meter are the greatest height in the two path of projectile body. Okay, and scenario 2, if a point moving under the uniform acceleration, describe the successive equal distance in time PQR. This is the two information is given. Then we have to solve these three question. Okay, my dear student, in creative question, first question not related to STEM. It may be related or not related. So our first question is, a particle is moving with inertial velocity 20 meter per second, acceleration is 2 meter per second square, describe the distance of 5th second. Okay, we have to find the distance at 5 second. So this is not related to our STEM. And question B, from scenario 1, determine the range of the projectile body. Two greatest height is given. 4 meter and 6 meter are the greatest height for the two path of projectile. If a particle through with alpha angle, then if the greatest height is 4 meter, then another particle is through with 90 degree minus alpha. One angle is alpha for 4 meter, then for the 6 meter it will be 90 degree minus alpha. First case, height is greatest height is h1 if you think, then h2 for 6 meter. Then we have to find the horizontal range or range. Okay, in question B. Okay, in question C, from the scenario 2, prove that this condition. Okay, now my dear student, first question is a particle moving a particle moving with the inertial velocity. Just think, this is solution of question number 1, question number A. Here initial velocity u is equal to initial velocity u is equal to 20 meter per second and acceleration is 2 meter per second. So acceleration f is equal to 2 meter per second square, and we have to find the distance is 5th second. That means we know that in tth second the distance st, this is the formula for the time. If 5 second, it may be 6 second, it may be 7 second, in any second we can find the distance during this time period. Okay, u plus half of f into 2t minus 1, this is our formula. Here the time we have to distance in 5th second. So 5th second we can write as 5 is equal to, here u is equal to 20 plus half of f is equal to 2 and 2t minus 1, t is equal to 5 minus 1 is equal to 20 plus 10 minus 1 is equal to 9 is equal to 29 meter. This is our answer, 29 meter. Okay, this is the answer of question A. Inertial velocity is given and acceleration is given. We can find the distance described in 5th. Now question number B, from scenario 1, determine the range of the projectile body. 4 meter and 6 meter are the greatest height, are the two path of projectile. First path of projectile, the greatest height is 4 meter if the angle is alpha, and the second path of projectile, the greatest height is 6 meter if the projected angle will be 90 degree minus alpha. Okay, just for the first one, question number B, solution. Let projected angle for two greatest height, projected angle for two greatest heights let the projected angle for two greatest height h1 and h2 are alpha and 90 degree minus alpha respectively. Okay, let the projected angle for the two greatest heights h1 and h2 are alpha and 90 degree minus alpha. For greatest height h1, projected angle alpha. For greatest height h2, projected angle is 90 degree minus alpha. Initial velocity T is u. Okay, we know that greatest height h is equal to u square sin square alpha divided by 2g. This is the formula for the greatest height, u square sin square alpha divided by 2g. Okay, now for h1 alpha, so h can be replaced by h1, so h1 is equal to u square sin square alpha divided by 2g. Okay, here h1 is equal to 4 meter. Just think h1 is equal to 4 meter. Okay, h1 is equal to 4 meter is equal to u square sin square alpha divided by 2g. So u square sin square alpha divided by 8g. Okay, u square sin square alpha divided by 8 into 9.8 meter per second, because the value of g is equal to 9.8. Okay, u sin alpha whole square is equal to 8 into 9.8 is equal to 8 into 9.8 is equal to 78.4. So u sin alpha is equal to root over this. Okay, then our answer is 8.854. Okay, this is our answer, equation 1. We can name this equation number 1. If we can use the first greatest height h1, now the second greatest height is h2. Okay, now for h2, projected angle will be 90 degree minus alpha. Then this formula will be okay, then this formula will be h2 again, h2 is equal to u square sin square 90 degree minus alpha, because now projected angle is 90 degree minus alpha. So S2 is 6 meter, U square by the trigonometrical identity, trigonometrical concept, 90 degree minus alpha, it will be cos square alpha divided by 2g. Okay, now now we can write u square cos square alpha divided by 12g, and u cos alpha whole square is equal to 12 into 9.8. Okay, 12 into 9.8, it will be u cos alpha whole square is equal to 117.6. So u cos alpha is equal to root over 117.6. Okay, 10.844 u cos alpha. Okay, this is our equation number 2. Okay, now we have to find out the value of range for the two path of projectile. Same horizontal range will be occurred. If the same horizontal range will be occurred, then we know that horizontal range is denoted by R is equal to u square sine 2 alpha divided by g. This is our formula for horizontal range. Now we have to use this two value, u cos alpha and u sin alpha. Okay, so okay, here from this formula we can write R is equal to u square sine 2 alpha, by the trigonometric formula 2 sin alpha cos alpha divided by g. Okay, so we can write it 2 u sin alpha u cos alpha divided by g. Okay, by using equation 1, u sin alpha is equal to 2 into 8.854 into u cos alpha is equal to 10.844 and divided by g is equal to 9.8. Okay, by this calculation we will get the value of the range of this path of projectile, and here calculate this by your calculator. 2 into 8.854 into 10.844 divided by 9.8, and it will be 19.59 meter. Okay, answer this. Okay, now question number C. We have to prove this by the scenario 2. If a point moving under the uniform acceleration, describe the successive equal distance in a time p, q, r. 3 time interval are given in p time, then distance, if the distance is d, then for the q and for r also distance will be d, because equal distance. Okay, so solution is, just we can start from the point A, the point moving from the point A with initial velocity u. After, just you think, after time After time p, the point at a point b, then the velocity will be u1. And for the second time interval for the q, just time is q, and the point reached at a point c, velocity is u2. And then for the time r, then the point reached at a point d, time is r, and velocity is equal to u3 by using uniform acceleration. Okay, let the particle, the point moving the point moving with uniform with velocity u from the point A. Point A. Just the point moving with uniform with velocity u from the point A. Okay. The velocity at point B, C and D are u1, u2 and u3 respectively, and time is given p, q, r, and time intervals for AB is equal to P, BC is equal to Q, CD is equal to R. Okay, the time interval is R. Okay, and for each case, for AB, for BC and for CD, for each case time distance is equal. So now AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to D. This is our distance. For 3 time interval, the point cover the same distance. Okay, now we can apply the average velocity for AB, for BC and for CD. Okay, now for AB. Okay, now we can apply the average velocity for AB. Formula of average velocity for AB. Okay, so here distance, equal distance for the each time interval. For AB, distance is equal to d, time is p, then velocity is equal to d divided by p is equal to the we can apply the average velocity u plus u1 divided by 2. Okay, then we can write it, this is our equation 1. Okay, for BC, distance divided by time is equal to q is equal to u plus u1 plus u2 divided by 2. This is equation number 2. Now for CD, distance is equal to d, time is r, then average velocity u2 plus u3 divided by 2. Okay, now for the whole journey is AD. For AD, okay, here distance is d plus d plus d is equal to 3d. Time is p plus q plus r is equal to average velocity u plus u3 divided by 2. Okay, now we have, this is equation number 4. Here this is our condition for proof. Okay, so we can get if we can apply equation 1 minus 2 plus 3, equation 1 minus 2 plus 3, then we can get this. That's why we have to apply equation 1 minus 2 plus 3. Okay, now equation 1 minus 2 plus 3. Equation 1 minus 2 plus 3, we get, okay, d divided by p minus d divided by q plus equation 3 d divided by r is equal to u plus u1 divided by 2 minus u2 plus u3 divided by 2 plus, okay, u1 here, sorry, u1 plus u2 plus u2 divided by 2 and u2 plus u3 divided by 2. Okay, now okay, here d as a common from the 3 terms, we can write 1 by p minus 1 by q plus 1 by r is equal to 2 as a common, 2 as LCM of 3 terms, denominator of 3 terms, u plus u1 minus u1 minus u2 plus u2 plus u3. Okay, then here u1 will be discarded, u2 and u2 also be discarded. So u plus u3 divided by 2, u plus u3 divided by 2, this is of d into 1 by p minus 1 by q plus 1 by r. Okay, so by using equation 4, we can write in left hand side, u plus u3 divided by 2 is equal to 3d divided by p plus q plus r. Okay, here by using equation number 3, by using equation number 3, equation number 3, okay, here from the both side dividing by d, then we can write 1 by p minus 1 by q plus 1 by r is equal to 3 divided by p plus q plus r. This is our proof of question number C of this creative. My dear student, this is our today's class.